we all have that friend. You know, that one guy. You know the guy. He's weird. Or he's the guy that in the middle of the party or when you're going out somewhere to the movies or whatever, you're like, what the hell? Why is this guy here? What the hell made me hang out with this guy? We all have that friend. Well, we got that friend. And his name is the Guardian. Now, it took me a long time to really, capture to wrap my mind around the enigma of the Guardian. Don't get me wrong, I love the guy, but I was always like, what the hell? What is it about it?
He's kind of a weird dude.
He's a little weird, man.
I mean,
what is it? Is it like some sort of siren call of sexuality?
I mean, about like 90% of the time he's guarding stuff, but when he's not, it's like...
Yeah, he's alluring us with his, with God. I'm just going to stop that sentence.
Yeah, I probably should not.
The point is, we all have that friend. And it took this guy right here, this behemoth of the deep, to
just
clear up...
in general, to be fair.
A Leviathan, even.
Yeah.
It took this mammoth of the oceans...
I think we get the joke.
to really point out exactly why the Guardian was a mainstay of our lives. And it had to do with the fact that the guy is terrible when it comes to movies. I'm talking this guy. Look, we're well versed in movies. Me especially. That's kind of my thing.
There's like tiers. Like he's pretty freaking movie savvy.
I'm up here.
I'm like in the middle somewhere.
Yeah. And the Guardian is like not even at the bottom. He's like he's in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
He is a freaking library of knowledge when it comes to Disney movies.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
And perversity. But
and Guardian stuff.
Here's the thing, though. We can hold a pretty good conversation, I think you'd say, right? When it comes to movies.
I mean, okay. I was about to say that clown video was...
that was dead in the water,
Woo!
to be fair. By the way, cameo appearance from the rotting stank pumpkin, which has now stained my fingers with stink. But anyway, we can hold a pretty good conversation about movies. Thing is, if the Guardian is around, he tries to join in, and he may never have seen any of these movies, but he's an expert all of a sudden. So we decided...
It's pretty great, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's entertaining as hell. And that's when I knew this is why I keep this guy around. But look, we decided to kind of run something on the down low. We're gonna set him up to make up plots for versus movies.
Yes.
Like kind of like Freddy versus Jason, only much lamer, or if that's possible.
Aliens vs Predator, only somehow better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not possible. Well, yeah, I guess it is, huh?
But shit.
Look, he doesn't know about this.
No, I'm presenting it in a way that it's like it's his ideas versus Guardian's ideas.
Yeah. But in reality, we just want to hear his stupid ass ideas because he comes up with some stupid crap. Like he convinced us that Commando and Rambo were gonna make a movie together. Yeah, that's right. They're actual people in his world, and it was gonna be called Come Rambo.
That's true.
And he swore up and down.
It's a good movie. That
this was coming out theatrically, and of course, Come Rambo never came out, which is a shame because we really would want to see Come Rambo. Great. But until Termacop or Robonator comes out, we have the Guardian to entertain us. So this is the initial installment of Stupidest Movies Ever, or whatever the hell we're going to call it, because you got to hear this guy's stupid-ass ideas. They're so retarded.
They're great.
That they're great. And you actually kind of want to see those movies. In fact, his grasp of the English language is tenuous at best, but nonetheless, check it out. Initial episode of whatever the hell we're going to call this turd. Let's go.
Alright, boyos. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to give you two characters, fictional or real.
Mm-hmm.
And you two have to come up with a way that they meet and fight. And ultimately, who wins.
Alright.
I then choose which one I think is better or which one I would rather see as a movie or whatever.
Okay.
And whoever wins, wins.
Alrighty.
So, let's do Guardian goes first. Right. Your characters are the Tick and Jean-Luc Picard.
now? We're gonna fight.
Okay. Let me also say that if you don't know if you have trouble with these characters, you can tell me, and you get one chance to reshuffle them. Okay?
Reshuffle both or just one?
One.
All right, go.
So are you okay with those characters?
I want to reshuffle, and it's not even. Can I reshuffle?
You cannot.
Wait, reshuffle for me?
No,
Yeah.
you're gonna get different characters.
Oh, okay, go.
So.
I think I got this. Actually, I think I got this.
Okay.
So, we open up. It's present day Federation space. Stardate, whatever the fuck Stardate is. Captain Jean-Luc Picard is actually flying piloting or captaining the Enterprise, I guess, or whatever ship he's captaining. They're going and everything on their,
I've won on vocabulary alone.
That is not one of the judging criteria.
Thank God. So
otherwise, yes, we would have won.
So, they're going to space, going to their mission for exploration, all this sort of stuff. They come up to a ship, and they run it through the markings of the Federation database. They find no connections to anything. It's just a ship that's adrift, that's mysterious. They board said ship, and they realize right away that something is really off. They run scans, but they can only run scans for like about a few feet, few yards, whatever. So as they're trying to venture further into the ship, they realize that there's some sort of distortions going on, and there's time rips, time distortions or whatever. So as they stop to not get sucked into these time warps, all of a sudden there's a big flash, and boom, they're in present day, but they're in a specific genre or specific thing, and it's the Tick world, or whatever the fuck the Tick world is called.
In the city?
In this city, yes.
I'll give you a hand, the city.
So they're in the city, they're trying to figure out what happened and everything. They still record these distortions and everything, these space continuums and everything. Meanwhile, across the city, the Tick and his merry band of people, I guess.
What is he, Robin Hood?
Why is he Robin? Why is he Robin Hood?
I'm not familiar with the Tick, right? But
it's very
should have
clear.
reshuffled.
So the Tick, I guess, by himself, solo. He's going solo on this.
No, he has a merry band of people now.
Merry band of people.
I'm not
Whoever he
gonna
works
say you
with.
should have reshuffled, dude, but you probably should have reshuffled.
Nah, that's cool. Still got this.
Just keep going, right?
So they notice that something is going on in the city, and they're trying to further investigate. Since it's his city, he's like, this has got to stop. This is bullshit. Let's go forth and fight this thing or see what's going on.
So he gathers his merry men.
Yes, merry men, if you want to call them that. They
Is there
start
a friar in the mix?
all the time, all the time. All the time.
Okay, so they're in Sherwood Forest. Go on.
Sure. So they're going through said place, era, time, whatever, and they come across these weird-looking people that are dressed really out of place. And it's the away team that was sent on the derelict ship from abroad. And they're trying
Wouldn't
to...
they be dressed more normal than the Tick and his cohorts?
It's the Tick, dude. It's the cities for the Tick. So they're normal. They're not.
I guess they would be used to abnormal things.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of a stretch, but okay, go.
So then the Tick and his merry men come up to the...
like how it's canon now.
They come up to these weirdly dressed people, and they're like, crap, these people are not from here. They're probably a threat. And because the away team is so spooked at this point, they're on really high alert, so they have their phasers out on stun or whatever. It actually says, on stun, something like that. And they're kind of like,
at this point.
and they're kind of like, going around and everything, and they're pointing it at everything. So then at this one, the Tick knows this is bad. These people are not from here. They have weapons, and they're gonna shoot us, and they're gonna kill us all, and we're gonna be dead.
I like how the Tick is not a complete idiot in this world.
Well, no, because he's already accustomed to. He throws in a kind of whatever.
Okay.
What?
So
Okay.
Who do you think the Tick is? Like
some
Sloth
character?
from Goonies?
Sloth.
Oh no, wait, he's smart. I forgot. All of a sudden.
Yeah, he's.
So, a battle ensues. Well, the Tick tries to apprehend these people lamely because he's a dumb piece of crap.
He's a dumb piece of crap.
So
I like how you did that. You
Just
threw it
correct
in.
that.
just correct that and forget everything else that I said. But so the Tick, stumbles upon victory somehow and manages to apprehend Federation.
Does he ever scream out his war cry?
Not at the moment, actually.
Okay.
That comes later.
Mm-hmm.
So, so he tries to go in, balls out or whatever, stumbles upon victory essentially, and manages to apprehend the away team. So the away team is like, no, we're good guys. We're just trapped in here. We're from the future. Tick is like, ha ha ha, you guys are lame. So then somehow they convince the Tick that they're actually victims in all this, and they
What?
well, they're victims
Of time.
of time, yes,
Oh, time.
because
foe.
the Tick realizes that there's
To
some.
be fair, the greatest foe of the Tick is time. So
See, I'm on point here. I'm on fleek.
no,
So
about that.
so the Tick manages to be convinced by the away team that they're actually on their side, that the victims in this apparent accident, because the Tick notices strange happenings in the city, strange, wavy lines, distortions, whatever. So he decides to help the away team somehow, even though he's a dumb idiot. So then the away team does their thing, and Tick is proudly watching over them, I guess. Then
They're his merry men now.
Then
Yeah. Okay. It all comes full circle. I like it.
then as the distortions become more engulfed and more,
What
I
are
guess-
these unknown distortions?
the rips in time and space.
All right.
It was caused because of the actual ship in the Federation world.
All right.
So what was that again?
I don't know, honestly. This is the best part of the story so far.
So
Confusion.
I believe it was coming towards the end. I hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was looking over them proudly, his merry man.
Yes. Perfect. So he was looking over them, probably setting up the thing to.
This is when he gives his war cry out.
Yeah.
Actually,
What is
I was,
this?
I
What
was
is
getting
this?
to that. I was getting to this.
Okay.
Chill.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
chill. So, the climax is happening. I think distortions are becoming more frequent. They're becoming more powerful and more stronger. They have to actually act now, otherwise the time rip will close, and they're stuck in Tick time, dumbass time for all eternity.
That's a good way to put it.
So, as the climax is happening, I think they're trying their best to get the proper calculations or whatever to get back to their own space and time, and that's when the Tick cries out his war cry to slow down the distortions, which does not happen at all because he's
That's
an
awesome.
idiot.
What the hell?
Okay.
So,
What is his war cry?
Yeti? I have no idea.
Spoon.
Oh, yes. He throws a bunch of spoons at the actual thing,
I like it. All right.
and then says spoon, does his war cry. So then, of course, it doesn't help the actual distortion at all, so it still keeps coming, but they manage to find the proper frequency, and they get sent back into space, or into their normal Federation time. The reason why this all happened is because the ship they were using was so poorly constructed by the Tick, of course, that it became adrift instantly upon launching.
Wait.
So
Wait a minute, the Tick
The
built
Tick
the
built
ship?
this ship?
yeah, because this is the future, and
What?
So,
I thought the Tick was in the past.
yes, it was in the past. That's why, like some cataclysm happened in the city, so you had to devise a spaceship to.
Wait, you left this entire part out.
Well,
So something was going on in the city, so he built a ship.
Well, no. This happens in his future, Picard's past.
Okay.
So when the distortions happen and distortions go away, they're able to investigate. They realize that this ship was built poorly by the Tick to escape this cataclysm that happened in the Tick's future and Picard's past.
So it all comes full circle.
So the
Yes.
Tick is Spock.
yes.
No, because Spock is smart and Tick is not.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So they investigate the ship. They realize it's so poorly constructed and everything because of the radiation that has been leaking. It's been causing rifts in time and space. So when they got to the ship and everything, they had to stabilize it and ultimately destroy it because it's just a piece of junk essentially. And that's how the Tick fights Picard, I guess.
Okay. I don't know where you're at right now. Let's just say that.
Picard
Okay,
won
so Ahab.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say he won based on sheer confusion
I
alone.
am so confused and yet amused. Ahab.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, on the ending, I guess, shot of the Star Trek episode, they see a bunch of spoons and everything embedded in the hull of the ship. Anyways,
That's all I know. Okay,
Yes.
so that was bizarre. Ahab, your
Alright.
two characters are Pinhead from Hellraiser, and the shark from Jaws. Good luck.
Pinhead and the shark from Jaws.
I got this myself, but go on.
You do have a
Uh,
reshuffle.
What does that mean, by the way?
You get one. You get to change one character.
Okay.
How do you use that?
I told you.
Trying to think of something. Got nothing.
Can I steal this point?
By all means.
Go.
So